I need you to go through the process that is
Which is
established by
okay.
policy. Okay?
And I can ask him one question.
I don't know if that's.
Exactly, so you guys can ask him, not yourself.
But the thing
She
This-
won't
this-
even
this-
ask him
I'm
for
his
me.
medical
But-
assistant.
That's
You know the
not him.
protocol.
I need you to listen, I have that right.
is, so yelling at us.
Nobody's yelling, it's because she was being a bitch.
Jeez, okay, see, this kind of aggressive.
Nobody was aggressive until she was being
And
rude.
security has been called.
Good,
I just
good,
want you to
good.
understand that
I have
if
that
you-
right to ask the
if
doctor.
you act this way.
I did
they're
not
gonna
act this
escort
way.
you off the premises.
Nobody's doing anything wrong, except her.
So, we're just trying to.
We want to help you.
de-escalate.
No, you're not. If she said no, he will not let me ask a question, that's not being
She
aggressive.
was 33 minutes.
How is that being aggressive, saying I have the right to talk to the doctor?
Can we step otherwise so other patients can?
I'm not in their way.
She does not do that.
Okay. Do you have an appointment?
I had an appointment at 8 o'clock, I tried to call you guys, look at this.
Why don't you try and get back that way, maybe? Okay,
I
Josephine.
came all the way from Placerville, if you know how far that is.
Yes, I do.
And 8:04 calling, and guess what the phone says? Oh, we're closed until 8:30. So nobody would answer my call, which means I could have said, hey, can you please ask the doctor to say I'm late, and I want to ask him one face-to-face question, because he has my messages from 2 weeks ago. My real neurologist is Dr. Zong in Sacramento. But guess what? He can't see me to December 21st. But guess what? I had a horrible 2 weeks ago. I had multiple episodes. My whole body was weak. I couldn't get out of bed. And so that's why he's seeing me today, possibly. And so if I'm late, and you can see I called 8:04 to be here. Obviously, I said I couldn't be, but to ask him, I have the right for one little question in between his patients. And so he should be able to understand that if you ask him himself. The nurse refused to say that. She just kept saying, no, he won't, no, he won't. She can ask him under my circumstances if you just heard what I've been through this month. So please ask him yourself.
So we can absolutely ask the doctor if they will.
And that's all I asked him.
Excuse me.
And so how come she couldn't do that?
Can I finish?
No, but do you understand what I was getting at?
I understand.
So how come she couldn't understand?
I cannot guarantee that there will be an appointment.
Exactly, I don't want an appointment. I said, in between patients, he can
Please back
say,
up a little bit.
So,
I'm not in front of her, you're just making trouble.
No, so this
You're
is
just
the thing.
making trouble.
These people
Excuse me,
are,
listeners, thank you for listening.
these people are
And
entitled to a
so,
safe
I really
workplace.
appreciate if you just ask the doctor, in between patients, one question because of my very emergency situation I had. I couldn't move, I couldn't turn my head or anything, I just want one question.
No, I need you to have a seat.
And so, will you please ask him that?
That's what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to do that, but I need you
So,
to have a
I
seat.
had that right, what took all of this for that one?
Your
thing.
behavior.
No, actually, I didn't start that way.
I need you to sit.
Actually, I didn't start that way. I don't need to sit down. I'm okay. I don't need to sit. I've been sitting all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's step out in the hallway.
I'm just
you
fine.
and
I'm just fine. I don't need to talk to you.
I don't want to talk. I just want to move you to the side.
I don't need to. I'm not making any trouble. You guys are making this bigger than it is.
You keep raising your voice.
My voice is just fine. This is how I talk. Ask that guy right there.
You just keep raising your voice.
No, I'm not raising my voice. This is how I talk. You don't know me.
Okay. I don't know you, but I'm listening
So
to
you don't know
talk.
me. You don't know my
I'm
voice.
listening to you talk.
You don't know my voice. My voice is this.
And you keep moving towards people.
No, I'm not. That's what you just did.
No, I'm moving my hand.
I'm
You
moving
keep
my
doing
hand.
this.
No, I don't. I'm back here.
No, I saw you. I was standing
No,
right
I
there.
saw you.
Let's have you step
I'm
out here.
just fine.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
Hello, Kevin. How may I help you today?
I just want to see how we're doing. What's the?
I came about 8:30, but I tried to call at 8:04 for my 8 o'clock appointment this morning.
Okay.
And about 2 weeks ago, I've had multiple seizures in one day. I called my Dr. Zong, who's in Sacramento. He couldn't see me to December 21st. I said, that's unacceptable. I told him all my symptoms I had. Hey, My brain is very sore, my head, I can't move from my shoulders down to my feet. I was in bed for a whole week.
So,
And then, I came up here, and then it's 8:30, and the call wouldn't go through because your answering machine says you're not opening till 8:30. And that's bad customer service right there. You guys need to update that if you're open at 8. So people can warn if they're gonna be late. And that's all I wanted to ask, cause I came all the way from Placerville, which is an hour and a half away. And I have the right to say to the nurse lady, saying, hey, yeah, of course, I'm not gonna get a full appointment, but in between appointment, I have the right to say, doctor, can I ask you one question? Not over the email, cause he sees all of the messages I've sent the past couple of weeks to him and Dr. Zone. And obviously, if this one is face to face, it's different than on mail or over the phone. Okay, and that's all I asked, and she refused to do that for me. And that's how all of this happened. She started this.
So let me explain how the appointments work.
It's not an appointment, it's what I'm asking for, ma'am.
So
It's for
can
one
I-
question.
May I finish what I'm saying?
Well, would you let me finish? I did, and you cut me off, actually. I was still talking to Mr. Kevin.
so if I,
So-
could I summarize, so make sure I heard
So,
what you're asking? What you're
One
asking?
second, please. So like I said, I came in here and I just said, Miss Lady, the nurse, I have the right to ask one question in between. If he says no, then fine. But she refused to even do that for me, and that's poor customer service. And then she called all you guys out here. That's making trouble.
So if I may.
Okay, Mr. Kevin.
Yeah, thank you for sharing, and I appreciate having that conversation. We have a lot of folks that are coming here
Of
for
course.
similar conditions, and it can be very upsetting.
Of
And
course.
that's why we're asking us to keep doing that timeline. So, did you have an appointment scheduled for today?
Yes, like I said,
Okay,
I knew I was gonna be late, because obviously, Fashion was an hour and a half. I came as fast as I
yeah,
could.
I understand.
And they called, you can see 8:04.
So-
And your voicemail won't let me speak to this
Okay.
lady until 8:30.
So
So I was already late.
So now I understand, and I
And I'm
can see.
asking for one question.
Okay, so this is where this is gonna help us out, in terms of understanding where we're at and what we can and can't do today based on our schedules. Yeah,
So as I was trying to explain to you, your appointment was at 8, you got here at 8:30, I understand the traffic was hard. We will see if they can squeeze something in for you to speak to the doctor. It will require us to try to squeeze in and force in an appointment for you.
But
Yes,
that's how, why do I need an appointment if it's just one question?
I understand that, but I still have to have you have time to be able to talk to the doctor.
Of course, that's why I said, please just ask him for one question.
We can see if there's a spot. If there's not a spot, then we'll try to make you a new spot on, hopefully today, but
I'm leaving today. That's why one question in between appointment is not gonna throw him off kilter. You can ask him that.
we will see if we can squeeze you in. But I can't make a promise until I talk to the doctor.
That's what I just, all I asked
Yeah.
for you for asking,
okay,
for letting me to say one question. I don't need an appointment for that.
so
I'm not asking for more than 1 or 2 minutes.
So it sounds like we understand that we're off on the scheduled appointment, which I hope you understand with all of our patients. You know, we have a cadence they walk through, so all unexpected and unintended, but I think in our end, we're gonna do our best to try and, if you could please be patient with us and allow us to see what
I
we
just
can
want
come
you to
up.
say you'll ask him personally for one question. I don't need an
Yeah.
appointment.
But can we, while we wait, could you and I please come to agreement that we understand your frustration, we understand your need, but we really have to have the code of conduct and how we communicate here in the hospital. And it's for the welfare and safety
And
of
so
all
all the
our
nurse had to say was this, is that I'll ask him. She just kept saying no, and that's rude.
patients. And I don't think that's
That's what
productive
she
to
said.
continue to go through that, but I think we have a path here to check into it.
So who's the doctor? I'm gonna go check.
Which doctor were you scheduled to see at 8 o'clock this morning?
Do you have any no cough, any shortness of breath, any fever?
No.